Hi, my name is BJ Birtwell. Welcome to Electrify Expo. I'm a car guy, so I grew up customizing and modifying cars, and I always felt like if you couldn't hear it or smell it, you'll never get me behind the wheel of it. I always thought, hey, EVs lacked a soul because I couldn't hear it. Then I drove one, and I'm like, wow, these cars are fast. I remember it hitting me back to the back of the seat. I had my light bulb moment after an experience, and that was kind of the birth of Electrify Expo. Is like, there's a lot of people like me who might have misconceptions about EVs. Let's put them behind the wheel of one and see how they respond. Electrify Expo is over 1 million square feet of all things electric. So really what we do here is, we're not here to tell people to go electric, we just provide the experiences. And we think that when you have an experience in an EV, the light bulb moment happens and you catch the fire of wanting to be driving one or buying one or shopping for one. Electrify Expo has come a long way in just 4 years. You know, we were a 3-stop tour just 4 years ago. Now we're an 8-stop tour. We travel all over the country. Everywhere we go, we're over 1 million square feet. We're bringing in the largest auto manufacturers in the world, alongside electric motorcycle, electric scooter, skateboard, bike, high-speed bikes, electric watercraft. I mean, there's a full customization and aftermarket scene here. It's just grown into like this CES meets South by Southwest. That's all things electric, and we just jam it all together in an outdoor environment. We pump up the music, bring in the food, and let people have fun. Right now, there's some amazing things happening with EVs because we've moved out of people who were really all in on going electric because they had more of an eco-conscious mindset, and all those people have already chosen to go electric. So now we're entering a new phase of people who are on the fence, or they're a little skeptical, or they're working on outdated information, and they're looking at electric cars now, especially because the mandates are gone, the incentive might be going away, and they're like, you know what, the government's not forcing me to go electric anymore, so maybe I should like give this thing a look, you know, and just kind of kick the tires on it. The other thing is that as gas prices go up, you look at electric cars as a much more practical form of transportation. It costs me 12 bucks to fill up at home. So when you start looking at the cost savings and how practical these vehicles are, how far they go now on a charge, how fast they charge, all of the outdated information that you think you know about EVs, like people come in here to unlearn what they think they know. So that's the whole point of Electrify Expo is, let's do this in a festival environment, bring out your family, your kids, allow them to experience electric bikes and the kid zone. And while you're here, why don't you go try out a new electric Ford or an electric Cadillac or a GMC or a Tesla or a Rivian or a Lucid or all these other manufacturers that are here. And it's just a great environment for people to have no sales pressure, just to experience what EVs have to offer. This is a place where you kind of scope out everything in one place. It's kind of a 2.0 version of an auto mall, but there's no sales pressure. We do this 8 times around the country. $20 ticket, kids 5 and under are free. You can go check it out at electrifyexpo.com and find out if we have a festival near you.
My name is Derek Jenkins. I'm the Senior Vice President of Design and Brand at Lucid Motors, and we're here in Los Angeles at Electrify Expo. Lucid had been around for several years as a battery company for hybrid buses, but in 2016 we took on the full vehicle ambition, designed the early prototypes for Lucid Air, did several rounds of funding to get our factory off the ground, and then launched 2022. We've been in and around Electrify Expo since about 2022. We're super committed to it. We find the environment to be an incredible place to meet enthusiasts of electrification, but also newcomers. We find we're meeting a lot of people that have never owned an electric vehicle and they're just trying to learn more. It's the perfect audience for Lucid. Lucid's all about pushing the boundaries, and Electrify Expo brings all that together in a really great environment. We have 2 Lucid Airs. We have our entry-level Pure over here to my right, and we have our Touring, our mid-level Lucid Air. But the big attraction, of course, is our all-new 2026 Lucid Gravity standing right here. We're super proud of this car. 4.5, almost 5 years in the making. It's a remarkable vehicle. Lucid Gravity was one of those projects, it was as a designer on your bucket list of, I want to do a vehicle like this. And the motivation there for not just myself, but the company as a whole was to create a modern SUV for the electric era that truly doesn't force people to compromise, that gives you awesome space and utility for people, gear, stuff, dogs, kids, gives you incredible performance that most people aren't even thinking about for a 3-row SUV. So they're blown away at the capability and drivability of the car, and still have excellent range and efficiency. And then of course, this has our next generation of in-car connected experience. It's been a pleasure to work on something like this, and now to finally have it coming to market is super exciting. For average consumers to come to a show like this, you get exposed to all that's going on with electric cars. I know we come here not only to talk to our core customers, but also to meet new consumers, tell them about our new products like Lucid Gravity. So I highly encourage people to come down and see it for themselves.